here he is, the star of our show.
Handsome,
Talented.
fabulous, charming, Jummy D. Jammy D.
All right, big ears, where are you?
I'm right over here, Dale, and a very pleasant good evening to you. Hello there. How are you? Hello there, my friend. Good to see you. How are you? Well, hello there, neighbor. How'd you do? There's something I'd like to ask of you. You from my homeland, my sunny homeland. Tell me, is it true? Hello, big man, how are you? How are you from Dixie? I said from Dixie, where the fields of cotton beckon to me. Hello, how be you? I'm glad to see you. Here are the folks I've waited to see. If you from Alabama, Tennessee, or Carolina, any place below that Mason-Dixon line, and you're from Dixie, hooray for Dixie, 'cause I'm from Dixie too. Are you from Dixie? I said from Dixie, where the fields of cotton beckon to me. Hello, how be you? I'm glad to see you. You're the folks I've waited to see. If you from Alabama, Tennessee, or Carolina, any place below that Mason-Dixon line, and you're from Dixie, hooray for Dixie, 'cause I'm from Dixie too, yeah. But it's good to be with you in Reno. Scat, get. Howdy. George, that ought to hold it till we get a rope. We have the Marine Corps represented here. Yes, sir. Are you that, sir? Good to see you, young fella. You too. Good to see you. I'm sorry to say I wasn't in that branch. I was in the Army. As a matter of fact, I'm the only man in the Army that ever crossed the Atlantic Ocean by rail. I was draped over it all the way over. Sergeant come up to me one day and said, "What's the matter, Dean? You getting weak?" I said, "No, I'm throwing mine as far as anybody else is." Yeah. You know what? You know, it's just good to get in a part of the country where at least a few of the folks understand what I'm talking about. You know it? I mean it. I've been in New York 8 years. They still don't know what I'm saying up there. But we don't worry about them because they think sheep dip's something you use a tater chip, so to heck with them, you know. You know, a fella shouldn't, and I've always, you know, kind of shunned and pushed away from mother-in-law jokes. I really have. But sometime back, she said, you, Jimmy, I'll dance on your grave. Which suits the devil out of me, because I'm going to be buried at sea, you see. My wife, about 3 years ago, got a burn on her face. Pretty bad when they said, "We're going to have to graft skin." I said, "Where are you going to get the skin, Doc?" He said, "From you." And you know where they took it. Which everything works out fine, but when she gets tired, her face wants to sit down, you see. That's all said in jest. I don't mean that, really. Has anybody got just a plain glass of water? Forgive me for this, but by golly, I never saw a town so dang dry to have a river running right through the middle of it. Do you believe that? The only place that's drier than this is Vegas. And boy, if you try to sing for a living there, you really got troubles. They got frogs over there 7 years old, can't swim a dang lick. Do you know it? That's the only place in the world you can water ski for 20 minutes and get back in the boat and have dust on your teeth. I saw a tree chasing a dog over there one time. Now, don't encourage garbage like that. No. Come on now. But you know, this is a funny business that I'm in. It's got its ups and downs, and you better be able to take it and kind of roll with it. And that's the way the ball bounces. You know, you're on television one year, you're off the next year, and then you're back on the next year. And as a feller said, that's the way the cookie crumbles. And there was an Italian singer that summed the whole thing up pretty well when he said something like this. That's life. That's what all the people say. Flying high in April and shot down in May. Ah, but I know I'm gonna change my tune when I'm back on top come June. Yeah, that's life. That's life. Funny as it may seem, a lot of folks get a kick out of tromping on a dream. But I ain't gonna let it, no, it ain't gonna get me down. 'Cause this fine old world just keeps spinning round. I've been a pauper, a pirate, a prophet, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. But I know one thing, every time I find myself lying smack on my face, I just pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. That's life. Ain't gonna try to deny it. Sometimes I feel like quitting, but this old heart just ain't gonna buy it. But if something ain't happening come this here July, I'm gonna hop on one of them great big old silvery birds and I'm gonna fly. I've been a pauper, a pirate, a prophet, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. But I know one thing, every time I find myself lying smack on my face, I just pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. Ain't gonna try to deny it. Sometimes I feel like quitting, but this old heart just ain't gonna buy it. But if something ain't shaking come this here July, I'm gonna roll myself up in a great big ball and die. That's life. Thank you. Hey, did you hear about the old country boys late to school? Teacher said, "Where you been?" He said, well, I've been picking chickens." She said, "Picking chickens at this hour of the morning, what for?" He said, well, last night, Paul thought he heard something in the chicken house, and he got up and put his boots on, and he didn't have on nothing but his boots and that old long-handled underwear, and the flap was down in the back. Now, come on. And he said the flap was down in the back, and now hush, I gotta finish this story. And he said he got the shotgun and the lantern, and he went out the chicken house, And he's bent over there looking in that chicken house. And our old dog Blue slipped up behind him and cold-nosed him, and I've been picking chicken since midnight last night. Don't that paint a pretty picture, hon? Just see that dog go bzz, and the whole side of the barn goes out and feathers flying and everywhere. Let me settle down here and be maybe about halfway serious for a couple of seconds. Here's an old song that we might do for the fellers in the house. If you listen to it, it's rather good advice, an old ballad we hope you'll like. She may be weary, women do get weary wearing that same shabby dress. But when she's weary, try a little tenderness. She may be waiting, just anticipating things she may never possess. While she's without them, try a little tenderness. Now it's not just sentimental, she has her grief and her care, and a word that's soft and gentle makes it easier to bear. You won't regret it, women don't forget it, love is their whole happiness. And it's so easy, try a little tenderness. Yes, it's so easy, try a little tenderness. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. We'd like to dig back, if we may, and do kind of an old folk song for you that, a long time ago, the guy that wrote it, a boy named Merle Travis, he used to do it with just a big old open-hole Martin guitar. And we did kind of start it off like that. A little later on, it gets a little fancy. We put the fiddles and everything in it. But we'll start it off just like Merle used to do it, all right? Oh, that 9-pound hammer is a little too heavy for my size, honey, for my size. Roll on, buddy, pull a load of coal. Now how you gonna roll when the wheels won't go? Well, it's a long way to Harlan, yeah, it's a long way to Hazard, just to get a little brew, my friend, to get a little brew. And that 9-pound hammer, it done killed John Henry. It ain't a-gonna kill me, no, siree, it ain't a-gonna kill me. I didn't roll on, buddy, pull a load of coal. Now how you gonna roll when the wheels won't go? Now I'm going on that mountain, I'm gonna see my baby, and I ain't coming back, no siree, I ain't never coming back. And when I'm long gone, well, you can you make my tombstone out of number 9 coal, my friend, number 9 coal. I didn't roll on, buddy, full of load of coal. Now how you gonna roll when the wheels won't go? Yeah, roll on, buddy, full of load of coal. Now how you gonna roll when them wheels won't go? How when the wheels won't go? Roll on, buddy. Hi, thank you. Hi, thank you. I would like you, bless your heart. That's awfully nice. I've said many times, applause to an old boy like me is like milking a cow with warm hands. It's appreciated, and anytime you feel like doing it. As you probably have assumed, from the time that I walked on this stage, my serious moments kind of few and far between. This is one of them. Several years ago, a man sent me a piece of music, and I stuck it in my dresser drawer, and I liked it probably better than any music that I had received, and I don't know when. I stuck it in the dresser drawer because I was afraid somebody's going to say, oh, he's waving the flag. And then a whole lot of songs came out, what we refer to as protest songs. And I finally said to myself, Jim, it's about time somebody waved the flag a little bit. Mind you, I know that we make a lot of mistakes in this country, but I also know that with our mistakes, we're still 40 jillion miles ahead of anybody else in this world. And call it what you will, I would like to do a song that I think has a great deal to say, and it says it very, very well. What can I do for my country, for all the things she's done for me? She gave me equal rights, priceless liberty, the right to worship as I please, and to be what I may be, mine to have and to hold, though fires of hate have mounted in our hour of need, I'll stand up to be counted. What can I do for my country in gratitude for what she's done for me? Just recall the battles that were fought for you and me, of valiant men who fought and died to keep this country free. The line would circle round the globe if they were on parade. A debt so overwhelming it can never be repaid. What can I do for my country in gratitude for what she's done for me? What can I do for my country, for all the things she's done for me? She gave me equal rights, rightless liberty, the right to worship as I please, and to be what I may be. She's mine to have and to hold, though fires of hate have mounted in our hour of need, I'll stand up to be counted. What can I do for my country in gratitude for what she's done for me?
sweet little Alice blue cowboy suit.
Get over there. Let's do a song that I wrote and recorded back in 1961. It's awfully good to the Deans. Maybe some of you remember it. It goes something like this here. Big John, Big John, a big bad John, Big John. Every morning at the mine you could see him arrive. He stood 6'6" and weighed 245, kind of broad at the shoulder and narrow at the hip. Everybody knew you didn't give no lip to Big John. Big John, Big John, a big bad John, Big John. Nobody seemed to know where John called home. He just drifted into town and stayed all alone. Didn't say much, he kind of quiet and shy. If he spoke at all, you just said hi to Big John. Somebody said he came from New Orleans, where he got in a fight over a Cajun queen, and a crashing blow from a huge right hand sent a Louisiana fella to the promised land. Big John. Big John, Big John, a big bad John, Big John. Then came the day at the bottom of the mine when a timber cracked and men started crying. Miners were praying and hearts beat fast. Everybody thought that they'd breathe their last, said John. Through the dust and the smoke of this man-made hell walked a giant of a man that the miners knew well, grabbed a sagging timber and gave out with a groan, and like a giant oak tree he just stood there alone. Big John. Big John, Big John, a big bad John, Big John. With all his strength, he gave a mighty shove. Then a miner yelled out, "There's a light up above!" And 20 men scrambled from a would-be grave. Now there's only one left down there to save Big John. With jacks and timbers, they started back down and came out to rumble way down on the ground. And as smoke and gas belched out of that mine, everybody knew it was the end of the line for Big John. Big John, Big John, a big bad John, Big John. Now they never reopened that worthless pit. They just placed a marble stand in front of it. These few words are written on that stand. At the bottom of this mine lies a big, big man, Big John. Big John, Big John, a big bad John, Big John, Big John, a big bad John. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know what a Big John is? It's a 2-story outhouse. What? That's a big one, ain't it? 2 stories, that's a whopper. Whee! Did you hear about the family over in West Virginia had one of them? Sat right on the bank of a creek. One day one of the old boys just got ornery and pushed it right off in the creek. And that evening the old man said, "All right. All right now. All right now. Who done it?" And the kid, thinking of the lesson of George Washington, said, "Father, I can't tell a lie. I pushed it in the creek." With that, the old man just yanked off his belt and beat the tar out of him. Just flailed the daylights out of him. And the kid said, "I don't understand that. George Washington told his daddy he cut down a cherry tree and his daddy didn't whip him." The old man said, "Yeah, but George's dad wasn't in the tree when he cut it down, neither." One. There. Yeah. Oh, when I'm lonely, I think of someone I call sweet misery. In her arms I was in heaven, but heaven wasn't meant for me. Ooh, I still love her, hey, but I lost her when she walked out. The hurt walked in. Now our love's gone, just like an old song that no one ever wants to hear again. I count the heartaches that a big fool makes, and I think about my sweet misery. To my sorrow, each new tomorrow proves there's never been a bigger fool than me. In her arms I was in heaven, but heaven wasn't meant for me. Yeah, when I'm lonely, I keep thinking about someone I call sweet misery. Yeah, someone I call sweet misery. Hi, birdie, baby, and I call sweet misery. Hi, thank you. Rambling road, why you ramble, heaven knows, wild and wind blown, that's how you grow. Who can cling to a rambling road? Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and cry, try to sleep, but sleep won't come. The whole night through, your cheating heart will tell on you. Goodbye, Joe. Me gotta go. Me oh my oh. Me gotta go and pull the hero down the bayou. My found you the sweetest one. Me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Gamble out a crawfish, fight a feeling rumble. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna I'm so lonesome I could cry. Trailing the Ceylon Wren, room to let it then. I don't own no fool, no pet. Ain't coming on the cigarette. Oh, but 2 hours of pushing broom, getting paid by 12 4-bedroom. When I'm a man, I mean by no means king of the road, king of the road, king of the road. See them tumbling down, pledging their love to the ground. Lonely but free I'll be found, drifting along with the tumble and tumbleweed. Cares of the past are behind, nowhere to go but I'll find just where the trail will wind, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweed. I can't stop loving you. I've made up my mind to live in memory of the lonesome time. I can't stop wanting you. Oh, it's useless to say that I'll just spend my life in dreams of yesterday. This old house once knew my children. This old house once knew my wife. This old house was joy and comfort as we fought the storms of life. This old house once rang with laughter. This old house heard many a shout. Now she trembles in the darkness, oh, when the lightning walks about. But I ain't gonna need this house no longer. Ain't gonna need this house no more. Ain't got time to fix the shingles. Ain't got time to fix the door. Ain't got time to oil the hinges, nor to mend the window pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer. Getting ready to meet the same. This old house is getting shaky. This old house getting old. This old house lets in the rain. This old house lets in the cold. On my knees I'm getting chilly, but I feel no fear of pain. But I see an angel peeking through a broken window pane. But I ain't gonna need this house no longer. Ain't gonna need this house no more. Ain't got time to fix the shingles. Ain't got time to fix the door. Ain't got time to oil the hinges, nor to mend the window pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer. I get ready to meet the same. My old hound dog lies asleeping. He don't know I'm gonna leave. Else he'd wake up by the fireplace and he'd sit there and howl and grieve. But my hunt days are over. Ain't gonna hunt the coon no more. Gabriel done brought in my chariot, when the wind blew down the door. I ain't gonna need this house no longer. Ain't gonna need this house no more. Ain't got time. Got no time. Ain't got time to oil the hinges, Wait a minute. We're going to run over and maybe get in a little trouble, but there's one more thing I'd like to do for you, because there are apparently a few people here who watch some of the television that we used to do. And if you know, on our show, we included many times some of the old-time gospel songs, or we refer to them in West Texas as foot patters or hand clappers. And a little later on, if you feel like joining us, we'd like very much to have you join in and clap your hands along with us if you're ready. Now give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. Oh, it's good enough for me. It makes me love everybody. It makes me love everybody. Makes me love everybody. And it's good enough for me. I said you give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. Boy, it's good enough for me. Now it was good for our fathers. It was good for our fathers. It was good for our fathers. And it's good enough for me. I said you give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. Boy, it's good enough for me now. It makes me love everybody. Makes me love everybody. Makes me love everybody. And it's good enough for me. I said you give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. It's good enough for me. How did you give me that old-time religion? Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. It's good enough for me. We must do a very quick good night. I told you that if Chet is around, I'd like you to say hello to him. Is he there? Ladies and gentlemen, my boss man in records, Mr. Chet Atkins, if you will. There he is. Thank you. We sincerely hope that during the past little while that maybe we sung a song that you enjoyed, told a little story that brought a smile to your face. If we've done that, mission accomplished. And until we see you again, wherever it may be, for the whole gang, the Cimarron Singers, our arranger-conductor, Mr. Chuck Cassie, and the great George Hernandez Orchestra, this is always your old buddy Jimmy Dean saying ever so much good luck to you. God bless you, everybody at your house. And bless your heart. Pray once in a while, it's good for you. Thank you, and good evening.